Well, I'm back. I'm going to put on another hat for a minute and stand in for our graduate school business manager, Brenda Goodman, who's ill today. She called me this morning about 9 o'clock to let me know that she wouldn't be coming. And so I took time to write down some notes about what she would have said if she were here. Brenda Goodman is a person that you need to know if you have a graduate teaching or research or any type of an assistantship, or if you have a fellowship. She is the person in the graduate school that will help manage any kind of issues or problems that you may run into as you try to move through our system with your assistantships or fellowships. Let me tell you that of the approximately 4,000 graduate students that we have on a good day, about half of those students are funded. We have about 1,800 students who are graduate assistants, and we have about 225 graduate fellowship holders. The thing that I think that is important to note is that, and it was just mentioned a little bit by financial aid, Elizabeth Milliam. The thing that is important to know, that Brenda wants you to know, is that you can, if you are a graduate assistantship holder, pay your tuition over time. You sign a deferred note, and Elizabeth said 5 pay periods. My understanding is that it's 6, but the bottom line is 5 or 6. Equal payments will come out of your paycheck once that is established in order for you to pay your tuition and fees. One of the things that Brenda said to please tell you, graduate students, and this is really not just graduate assistants, but these are all graduate students, and those of us that worked in the graduate school or have worked there for some time, we kind of say this. We think graduate students tend to not read. Is that bizarre? Graduate students don't read? Well, Brenda said, please read. When you go to sign up for your classes, if you haven't done this already, when you put in the class credit hours that you are going to take, at the bottom of the screen, it will generate your bill. It will also tell you that if you do not pay your bill, that you will be canceled from your classes, and that's what Elizabeth just mentioned. So what you need to know, again, is that you can sign up for classes between now and Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. After 4:30 p.m., a late fee of $75 will be added to your bill if you didn't also pay. So sign up and pay by this Tuesday at 4:30. There are times when unique circumstances arise regarding assistantships, and for example, you may be a student who right now doesn't have an assistantship, and say on Wednesday, the department decides they found money and they want to offer you an assistantship. And so they do that. Well, you already now have a late fee, and all the system starts to interact with pieces of the system begin to interact with each other, but we can work with you in those circumstances. A department awarding an assistantship sort of at a late date, that's considered a legitimate reason for you to come to the graduate school and seek our assistance with late payments and these kinds of things. But just because you sort of forgot that you were supposed to pay by Tuesday at 4:30, or you said you weren't necessarily listening at orientation and you want to come tell us you didn't know that you were supposed to pay by Tuesday at 4:30 and therefore you get a late fee, don't come see us, because we don't consider that a legitimate reason for which we are going to waive a late fee for you. The other thing that's important to note is when you are a graduate assistant, you're getting benefits from the university. You're also working hard for the university. But if you're a graduate assistantship holder or a fellowship holder, you must be enrolled in school full-time. And for graduate students, full-time for this purpose means 9 credit hours each semester. And if you hold your assistantship during the summer, it means 3 credit hours during each summer session. Fellowship holders, if you have a fellowship, When you go into the student information system, it will give you the details. It will explain to you the details of the particular fellowship you've been awarded. One thing that apparently students don't know they need to do is that you have to personally take an action for that award to be posted to your account. So you actually have to accept the fellowship. It's telling you you have it, but you have to accept it. Otherwise, it doesn't get posted to your account. And so now, you probably have questions. I think maybe the biggest question most of you might have who do not have assistantships. Fellowships are probably all awarded, and there aren't any laying around to be awarded at this point, but assistantships are probably mostly awarded, and there may be some other options before the semester is actually over. The time frame that becomes important here is between now and the 6th of September. If you have an assistantship, or if you are awarded an assistantship, between now and the 6th of September, you will pay the graduate assistant rate of $1,020. So you get reduced tuition. Between September the 7th and November the 1st, it is still possible that you may be awarded an assistantship, and if you are awarded an assistantship, you will end up getting a 50% refund of the tuition you've already paid. After the 2nd of November, we do not allow any faculty or programs or departments to award assistantships to students. They may still offer you a job, but it will be hourly. You cannot get the benefit of being a graduate assistant. So those are the important things. One more critical thing for those of you who don't have assistantships, who may be interested in knowing, are there any opportunities still on campus? We are fortunate to have a new system that we're testing this semester in the graduate school. It is online at the graduate school's website, www.grad.clemson.edu/current students. Available assistantships. It is a link that departments and programs and faculty are able to use to upload information on assistantships as they come available. A lot of times individuals will come to the graduate school and ask us, do we know about assistantships? And typically we do not. Individual students have to find assistantships on campus. But this online link, we hope, will help you in that search if you are a student who currently doesn't have an assistantship and who would be interested in trying to find it. We're open for your suggestions and feedback about that system. If you happen to use it, let us know if it was helpful. Let us know how we can modify it to further meet your needs. And so to try to keep us on schedule, there is a handout that will be out on the graduate school's table. It has some green dollars on it that will just not give you money, but it will give you this information. So if you are interested in that, feel free to pick up one of these handouts on the graduate school table. In addition, the Office of Financial Aid, Elizabeth, has left us with a handout for you to summarize the information that she just provided about financial aid. So if you're interested in recalling what she just said, feel free to pick up one of those handouts as well.
My name is Dan Kim, and I'm one of 2 graduate assistants that works with the graduate school website here at Clemson. So basically, I'm just going to give you guys a quick run through, and I'll just take some questions at the end if you guys have any. So basically, this is our homepage. I guess for most of you who applied, you might notice it's slightly different. I guess one thing I can tell you is that the website is constantly being revised and edited throughout the school year. Basically, we get tickets through our system, through either faculty members or students who kind of recommend what could be fixed or broken links or things like that. So we really try to work at making it a better user experience for both incoming students and current students. And I guess one of the things I want to show you right now is what Dr. Felder was talking about as far as the assistantships page, which, like she said, it's fairly new. We just launched this a couple of weeks ago, and I believe there's only one currently listed right now, but as the year goes on, or as faculty members get more assistantship openings, you'll see those listed there. So basically you go to current students, and then down here on the right hand side you see where it says available assistantships. So basically that's where you'll go if you're ever looking to apply for an assistantship, and you can see there's a link for apply now, and it'll basically take you through the process that you need to go through for each particular department to get that assistantship. And then later on down the road, the faculty member will contact you via email, letting you know whether you received it or not. Another important area of the website that you guys are probably gonna, or most of you are probably going to end up using, is right here. It's the forms and procedures section of our website, and we have two links that I want to kind of focus on. One of them is student deadlines, which is got all of your deadlines for basically getting your diploma to getting your thesis in and things like that. And another area is the separate forms that you need. So I'm going to show you that to you right now. So basically, these are kind of the key deadlines that you guys just want to be aware of throughout the school year, especially when you get closer to, I guess, graduating. These are some things that you definitely don't want to miss, and we have them right here on the website, so definitely make that a key resource available to yourselves. And then right here with general forms, you know, for those of you who are submitting thesis or dissertations or things like that, this section of the website has those particular forms that you may need to fill out for, you know, I guess what you need to submit. I myself am an architecture major, so I don't have to worry about any of this stuff, but I'm sure for most of you, you'll be dealing with this stuff. And finally, you know, if you guys have any questions, we have this contact page right here on the graduate school website. One thing that me and my other colleague who works on the website, what we're really open to is just feedback, because again, this is really trying to make the user experience as easy as possible for you guys. So if you ever notice there's something that, you know, you don't really like how it works, or, you know, something could be improved upon, definitely give us, I guess, shoot us an email or call us in the office. All right, thank you.